Yo, let me ask you this, Wolf Pack. What if I told you that one of the most iconic plate lunch spots in Hawaii got its start selling 50-cent chili dogs to surfers and cab drivers, and ended up feeding presidents, movie stars, and stone tourists from around the globe? And what if I told you the secret to their success was literally drowning everything in gravy? Hold on to your rice and mac salad, because tonight we're diving mouth first into the crispy fried legacy of Honolulu's own Rainbow Drive-In. And let me tell you, bruh, it's a gravy tsunami I'm more than ready to ride. Aloha, my stony soldiers of the supper squad. It's your boy Junglewolf back at it like Loco Moco at midnight. And tonight, on Munchies After Dark, we're taking a bite out of an absolute legend in the Hawaiian Grindz game, Rainbow Drive-In. Before we dive into crispy chicken cutlets, slapping slaw, and enough brown gravy to flood Moiliili, drop a comment and let me know where you're listening from. You posted up in Waikiki, Kailua, or tuned in from some cold state where the rice is sad and the sun is just a rumor? All right, spark it up or fork it up, 'cause we're about to take a wild ride through the rainbow. The year is 1961. Elvis is still alive, Kennedy is president, and Honolulu is just starting to feel that post-statehood boom. In the heart of Kapahulu, a local guy named Seiju Ifuku, who used to run a little spot called Kalakaua Drive-In, decides to start slinging cheap, fast, tasty food out of a modest walk-up window. He names it Rainbow Drive-In, probably because when you're this close to Diamond Head and the trade winds are whipping, there's always a damn rainbow somewhere. Now here's the twist. Seiju didn't come from some culinary empire. He was just a local brother with a dream, a wok, and a deep understanding of what Hawaii people like to eat. Big portions, comfort food, and rice. Lots of rice. And thus, the plate lunch paradise was born. They started with classics, chili dogs, BBQ beef, shoyu chicken, all served with 2 scoops rice and 1 scoop mac salad. Why 2 scoops of rice? Because 1 scoop is for amateurs and 3 is for people who ain't making it back to work. It was affordable, it was fast, and it tasted like a warm hug from your tutu. By the 1970s, Rainbow Drive-In was popping off. It became the go-to for construction workers, taxi drivers, surfers, and stoners, with the Munchies. But it wasn't just the location or the price, it was the flavor. The brown gravy was basically local gold. You could drown a shoe in that stuff, and I'd still probably eat it. Word spread. Local celebs started pulling up. Eventually, so did tourists. And then the ultimate flex. Rainbow got that Obama bump. That's right. President Barack Obama himself, Honolulu native, stopped by for a plate lunch. And if that doesn't make your beef stew presidential, I don't know what does. They even started selling merch. T-shirts, stickers, reusable bags with the rainbow logo. You could wear your appetite on your chest. Fast forward to the 2000s, and Hawaii is changing fast. Rents going up, chain restaurants popping up on every block, people trying to do fancy deconstructed plate lunches with microgreens and quinoa. Puffed! But Rainbow stayed solid. No Instagrammable lighting, no artisan aioli. Just that same old takeout window with a rainbow on the sign and gravy on the menu. They updated a few things, added breakfast options, a few healthier bowls. But the OG classics stayed untouched. Then came the pandemic. Like everyone else, Rainbow had to shut down dining and rely on takeout. But locals rallied. People lined up in masks for their mixed plates and loco mocos like it was medicine. 'Cause honestly, for a lot of us, it kinda is. Now, Rainbow Drive-In is an institution. They've expanded to other locations, including Kalihi, Pearl Ridge, and even Oa Beach. But the Kapahulu original is still the mothership. They've been featured in food magazines, cooking shows, and travel vlogs with dudes yelling, "Bruh, this beef cutlet slaps." They've even got a sister company now called Rainbow Tiki, selling lifestyle merch for Grindz lovers worldwide. And through it all, Rainbow still serves that same working-class, gravy-drenched, aloha-soaked plate lunch magic. You want luxury? Go somewhere else. You want authenticity? This is the spot. Okay, now, here's a twist most tourists don't know. Rainbow Drive-In has had secret menu items for years. Ask the locals about the chili moco. That's loco moco, but with their signature chili instead of gravy. Or get that Simon burger, yes, a burger, inside Simon buns. Bruh, it's like eating a food truck and a surfboard at the same time. And if you ask real nice, some workers will throw on extra gravy for free. But you didn't hear that from me. Shh. All right, let me break it down Junglewolf style. Rainbow Drive-In ain't just food. It's Hawaii on a plate. The vibe is pure aloha. The portions are absurd, and the flavors slap harder than your uncle during Super Bowl. Here's the Junglewolf scorecard. Flavor, 9.5 out of 10. That brown gravy could fix my credit. Vibes, 10 out of 10. Feels like Sunday afternoon at Grandma's house. Value, 11/10. You can get full with a $10 bill and a dream. Munchie factor, bruh, unstoppable. Wolf score, 10 rainbows, certified munchie approved. Go there hungry, leave in a food coma. And if you spill gravy on your shirt, don't worry, just buy the t-shirt. Aye, time for the Munchies After Dark mailbag, where I answer your burning food questions. This one comes from Kaimana in Kanaina Ave, who asks, "Yo, Junglewolf, what's the best combo plate at Rainbow?" Great question, my dude. If you want the ultimate munchie meal, get the mixed plate with BBQ beef, fried mahi, and boneless chicken. Then drown it in gravy. Ask for extra mac if you got the space. And don't sleep on their slush float. It's basically a root beer brain freeze and a cup of happiness. If you've ever eaten at Rainbow Drive-In, yo, drop your order in the comments. Let the wolf pack know what your go-to grinds are: chili dog, pork cutlet, loco moco tsunami, and hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications. We're dropping a new episode of Munchies After Dark every night at midnight, 'cause midnight is when the real eaters come out. Until next time, I'm Junglewolf. Stay hungry, stay weird, and always say yes to extra gravy. Aloha.